Hey, sleepyhead, it's time to get up. Come on, you gotta get to work. Babe, I'm not kidding. You can't sleep in anymore. It's the last. Oh, shit. Are you feeling okay? You feel really, really warm. How many sick days did you. You might need to call in then because you. I'm gonna go grab a thermometer, but I really think you should consider taking one of those sick days. 101. Yeah, you can't go to work like that. Look, I know your boss is kind of a jerk and he's gonna probably make a big deal out of it, but let's be real. With a fever like this, it wouldn't be safe for you to drive to work. It wouldn't be safe for you to drive home. Okay. I try to keep my opinions on this to myself because I can go off on long tangents on the subject and it kind of puts people off, but babe, American work culture is so beyond toxic. Feelings aside, purely from an economic perspective, the entire country's GDP would be boosted if everyone was working at optimum efficiency most of the time. You can't do that if you're being forced to go into work when you're sick, getting other people sick, overall reducing everyone's productivity. It's. See what I mean? Oh my god. I'm getting distracted. The hell with that guy. I mean, you're just a contractor anyway. You don't need this job. You could find another one. I know you could. Last time you had to look, it took you 2 days to find a long-term gig. That's pretty amazing. Look, I'm not saying you don't have good points. I'm just saying you need to take care of yourself. Your boss is not gonna prioritize your health. You have to. Corporate America doesn't care. Which is why I am insisting you stay home and get some rest. Plus, if you force yourself to go in when you're not feeling well, you're not going to get the rest you need to recover. So you will be feeling less than 100% for longer than you should. I don't know, I'm not a disease expert, but I do think that it doesn't take an expert to know that, especially when you're feeling this sick, I mean, oh, it's not just a fever either, you're all clammy. No, I'm making the decision for you. Since you're not going to make the right one, you're staying home. I'm sorry, I might not have made myself clear. You're staying home. Your boss can wait. If he refuses to wait, you can get a new boss. You are not going into work in this condition. It's not happening. I don't put my foot down often, but on this one I am. I will fight you if I have to, and it will be easy because you're sick. So, just don't put either of us in that position then. You be good and stay here and recover. I will go make you some chicken noodle soup. Maybe a nice cup of tea. I have peppermint. I know you like that one. Well, there's always just green tea, nothing fancy. Because the warm water will really help. And I'll put a little bit of honey in as well. And it should help keep the coughing down. Not much, but still, like it's. If I can help, I'm gonna help. You're welcome. If you won't take care of yourself, I guess I will have to. Well, when I say have to, I guess that kind of implies I don't want to, which is not the case. So maybe it's not I have to. Maybe it's if you won't look after yourself, I will do it for you. I can't make you do anything. And you can't stop me. Well, let's be real. Even if you were in good health, you still couldn't stop me. Maybe it's more of a you wouldn't and not you couldn't. But the end result's the same. My work? Oh no, I've already called out. Yeah. Oh, I totally already knew you had a temperature because I woke up in the middle of the night and you were tossing and turning. You didn't look so great. So I already took your temperature and it's good news come down from what it was last night. Yeah, even without medicine, which is a good sign. But I'm still insisting you stay here and recover. I will go ahead and get you some... You're okay with the chicken noodle soup, right? Or did you want something a little more... Well, there's always oatmeal, or some quick eggs and toast, but that might be a little bit much for you. Yeah, I thought it might not sound so great. But I can get... There's also some fresh fruit and, the oatmeal, and that should be good. Oh, you caught that. Well, I mean, I wasn't exactly trying to hide it, but I was also trying to continue the conversation past it. You weren't feeling so great last night. You were asleep, so I guess you don't remember. But yeah, you were not doing good. So I've been up for a bit, and I already called out of work because I don't like the idea of leaving you here feeling bleh and, all by yourself when I could at least try to help. You have done so much for me, and it's only right that I try and give something back. You're sweet. You're very sweet. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just not agreeing that you're right. It's a completely different thing. Oh, I did, by the way. I did finish hooking up the new TV in here, by the way. Well, me and my cousin. And we got it all set, hooked up with cable and everything, so... No, absolutely I would never do that. I just know around this time of year, you generally are a little more sick than usual. And I don't know if it's allergies weakening your immune system or what. I don't really understand it. I just have noticed it's a thing. And so I wanted to do something to try and help out. And, plus there's always an excuse now for just, climbing into bed, snuggling up together for some Netflix and chill, when you're feeling up to it, of course. Maybe that's a more incentive then for you to stay home and get the rest you need. Because the quicker you recover, the more quickly we can chill together. I'm probably already gonna get sick. I don't care. I just don't want you, overexerting yourself or anything when you really do need to be resting. There is always time to make up for it in the future. Don't worry. For now, though, you really should focus on some rest. Yeah, I noticed you didn't seem particularly excited to have anything to eat, so I imagine you're just not quite hungry yet, right? Yeah, so we can deal with that later. I do have some, what's it called? Melatonin. Some melatonin that, I don't know, a colleague, a friend from work said can help out with sleep. In my experience, it doesn't for me. But I still have a couple of the pills. I still have a couple of them on hand. If you want to try it out, you can. Maybe it'll work for you. Oh, no, babe. I mean it. I want you to have... They didn't even work for me. Honest. They really don't. Maybe they won't for you. Maybe they will. I know that I want you to feel better. Because I feel better when you feel better. And I know you feel the same way because you've told me before. So, yeah, using your own words against you. I can do that too. Ha ha ha. Haunter liked it. No, but seriously, babe. You get your rest. I will just be out in the living room, giving you some peace and quiet. If you need anything, you can text me, 'cause, my phone will be on. You can also, just get up and walk out there if you're feeling up to it. No pressure. If you're not, just say the word, send me a message. I'll bring you anything you need. I also would recommend maybe some Powerade or Pedialyte. I know it's marketed as for kids, but I promise you it's actually really high quality, and it's great for replacing the what plants crave, the vitamins and the nutrients and whatnot that you might not be getting if you're not really eating a whole lot. Plus, it'll make sure you stay hydrated, so it's a pretty good baseline when you're not feeling up to much else. It is. It's a pretty good baseline when you're not feeling up to much else, so... Yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, you get some rest. I will go out to the store and pick up some, because even if you don't want it, that stuff lasts for 2 years. Then it'd be good to have some on hand anyway. Of course. It's important to me that you feel good and get better and, and then we can have more time together. I mean, yeah, that too. Okay, I'll be back soon, babe. Hello, everyone. Star here, and thank you for listening to this audio thing. The inspiration for this story is kind of, threefold. The other day, I woke up and, without going into too much detail, had the most rumbly-tumbly I've had in a very long time, and had to stay within close reach of a bathroom all day. And I also slept most of the day because I was just ugh. You ever have a day like that where it's just, that's all you can say to explain it? It was a ugh kind of day. So that was that, and that was not fun. Not at all. And it would have been helpful to have Pedialyte on hand. Unfortunately, I did not. I just drank water. But, yeah, so Pedialyte, not sponsored, by the way, but growing up, my younger sister went through a phase where she wouldn't really eat, and I don't actually remember why. And she's like first grade, second grade, so we're talking really young, and she just didn't want to eat dinner. And, you know, my mom was worried, took her to the doctor and everything. The doctor said she's growing fine, you know, no signs of malnourishment or anything, so it's nothing really to worry about. But if you want to be extra safe, here's this thing called Pedialyte, and it's got lots of important nutrients you need, and it makes sure you're not dehydrated. And so for a while, my younger sister drank Pedialyte constantly, and then this whole thing kind of got stuck in my brain recently because I saw a commercial for it on YouTube about a week ago for Pedialyte, and I don't know, it just kind of struck up that memory, and then combine that with I had a day of feeling kind of sick. Voila, we have your girlfriend taking care of you because you're feeling real sick. Something everyone can relate to, right? It's a good feel-good story. It's always nice to have someone there to help out when you're not feeling so great. Especially when it's like you're sick, right? And it's like there's that aspect of it that you're not just faking it, right? Or you should be able to just power through it because it's just a little pain or whatever. But when you're sick, you're kind of, yeah. Anyway, I've been rambling long enough. So, thank you very much for listening and watching, especially if you made it this far. Thank you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Mwah.